George Washington's hatchet. When George Washington, the first American president, was a little boy, his father gave him a hatchet. It was bright and new. George took great delight in going around and chopping things with it. He ran into the garden. There he saw a tree which seemed to tell him, "Come, little Joe, come and cut me down." Joe had seen people cutting down big trees in the forest. He thought that it would be a fine sport to see this tree fall with a crash to the ground. So he started to work with his little hatchet. As the tree was quite small, it did not take long to fall. Soon after that, his father came into the garden. "Who has cut my fine young cherry tree?" he shouted. "It was the only tree of its kind in the country, and it cost me a great deal of money." He was very angry, and he came into the house. "If I knew who cut it down, I would, he shouted. "Father," cried little George, "I will tell you what happened. Let me tell you the truth. I chopped the tree down with my hatchet." "George," father exclaimed, as he took the little fellow in his arms, "George, I am glad you two told me the truth. I would rather lose a dozen cherry trees than hear you tell us a single lie." Hatchet, a small axe, chop, cut into pieces. If you were in the situation of young George, how would you behave?